Shastar Vidiya, the science of weapons, fighting with razor-sharp blades. So violent and bloody it was banned in India under a British Raj worried about violent insurrection. But now it's being revived in the UK by a Sikh factory worker from Wolverhampton. It's part of a trend. All martial arts are now on the up. Nina Tegerty has more.
Think of Slough and David Brent and The Office probably come to mind. An unlikely place perhaps for one man's mission to revive a deadly part of Indian culture that's thousands of years old. And it's here in one of Slough's churches that this ancient, brutal and bloody Sikh martial art is being revived. In this place of worship, the science of weapons, or Shastar Vidiya, is taught by Nadir Singh Nahang. Once a factory worker in Wolverhampton, a trip to the Punjab as a teenager and a chance meeting with an 82-year-old man were to change his life forever.
I thought myself pretty strong. To be thrown about by an 82-year-old man was a bit embarrassing for myself personally, but I realised soon when he explained the technique behind it, how he was using my energy against me, that he had something there. And so I started learning with the intention of learning just fighting techniques. It's very sharp.
Nadir spent 20 years studying Shastar Vidiya. He's the last remaining Gurdev or master. His technique incorporates many different fighting styles and devotees practice with a selection of weapons.
Very high quality blade in Slough, yeah.
And is that sharp?
Have a look. This stage. That means the goddess is happy now.
And Nadir got cut when we went there. Not to worry, he said. Blood on the blade apparently means it's sanctified. This bloody martial art was practiced long before Sikhism emerged in the 16th century, but it was the Sikhs who became masters of the technique, one warrior trained to kill 250 men. But the Sikh Empire fell to the British in the 19th century. The Raj were so alarmed at the ferocity of Shastar Vidiya that it was banned. This lost art of war was almost forgotten, but is now enjoying a resurgence. In common with other combat arts, Shastar Vidiya was created during a time of conflict and instability. For example, Israelis developed Krav Maga, Hebrew for contact combat. 20th century Eastern European Jews created it as a result of anti-Semitic attacks. Israeli soldiers and civilians now use it, and it spread to England, where London members have risen 800% in 3 years. In Brazil in the 17th century, capoeira was created by African slaves. They used this dance as a facade for a fighting style. Brazil banned capoeira in the 19th century. And in England in the 18th century, boxing became the national sport. Prevalent in Jewish and Irish communities, they boxed to gain respect. Boxing continues to be popular. In the last 3 years, boxing clubs have risen by 25%. The British Associations of Karate and Judo also told More4 News their membership was rising every year. So, as all martial arts attract more practitioners, perhaps it's no surprise that Shastar Vidiya is now being rescued from near extinction.
And that is it from us tonight. More4 News is back tomorrow at 8 o'clock.